crowned Chris Allen, a 23-year-old married student from Conway, Arkansas, this year's American Idol. But runner-up Adam Lambert, the glam rocker from San Diego, impressed everyone as well. And in just a bit, they're both going to be performing for us out on the plaza live. But they join us now this morning. Chris and Adam, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
You both said how much a whirlwind this has been. It's been a little over a week now, and you haven't had any chance to rest. No sleep for the two of you, I imagine, right?
A little bit.
Just a teeny little bit of sleep. How has it been? What changes have you seen in your life already, Chris?
Well, obviously no sleep, and traveling a bunch, and doing, you know, you don't get to really go anywhere without anybody noticing.
A lot of girls attacking you, screaming your name, right?
It's not too bad though. So
I think you can handle that.
Yeah.
What about you, Adam?
A lot of people coming out of the woodwork that I haven't heard from in years. Some that I'd like to, some that I'm like,
Go back in the woodwork.
Yeah, now you want to be my friend. Okay.
Yeah. And Chris, we mentioned you're married, 8 months, I believe, to your wife, Katie. And how has all of this been for her to accept this? I mean, you became this overnight teen idol.
She's dealing with it amazingly, and she's happy for me, and you know, this is what she wanted from me from a long time ago, and so she's super cool, and so she's a cool chick. So
and I remember early on Simon was saying you might not want to say you're married, you know.
Yeah, it turned out okay though.
But I understand she actually was kind of supportive of that.
Yeah,
right,
she
Katie?
was. Well, she had said before, she was like, maybe you shouldn't mention me because
might skew the female voters.
Yeah, but she's not stupid.
Yeah, well, it was interesting because after Ryan Seacrest announced that you, in fact, won the competition, you right away, the shock on your face, and then you said, Adam deserved it. And I have to ask you, because a lot of people have been asking you this question, did you really feel that way, or what was it that made you say that?
You know, and we had been talking about the whole time is that we didn't care who won because it didn't matter to us, you know. And we'd been going through the competition, and it wasn't about that. It wasn't about the winning. We were so happy to get to the finale, and I do feel like Adam deserved it just as much as I did.
I think he deserved it.
He's done.
So you keep going back. The bromance, right? Ryan Seacrest talked about that. You two are great buddies. That's what people don't realize, is that this is such a competitive show, but yet in the end you have these great relationships with the people who are on the season that you're on, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, the bottom line is that we're such different artists that there's really no way to directly compete. I mean, it was more of a competition within
They're complete
yourself.
opposites.
So it was like we were competing with ourselves, doing our own personal best, and it was up to America. And I'm really happy that Chris won. I think he's super talented, and he deserves it.
Chris, I got to ask you, as you said about Textgate, I believe that's what Jimmy Fallon called it last night, which I think was hysterical.
I thought that was funny.
But you know, of course, there has been this whole controversy involving one of the show sponsors, AT&T, and they gave us this statement. It kind of gives a little bit of the backstory. In Arkansas, a few local AT&T employees were invited to attend 2 local watch parties organized by the community, and caught up in the enthusiasm of rooting for their own hometown contestant. They brought a small number of demo phones with them and provided texting tutorials to those who were interested. Then they go on to say, that said, it's quite a leap to suggest that a few individuals could have impacted the final results. The folks at the show, the producers, Fox and the producers of American Idol, they say are absolutely certain that the results of this competition are fair, accurate, and verified. Chris Allen is, without a doubt, the American Idol. In no way did any individuals unfairly influence the outcome of the competition. You know, there have been so many conspiracy theorists out there. Does that bother you? Does that kind of take away from all of this?
Well, I mean, American Idol kind of gets you ready for all this stuff. You know, people are going to criticize you no matter what, and I had nothing to do with this. You know, I just got up there and sang, and I didn't call up AT&T. It was like, hey, I need some more votes or anything like that. You know,
you didn't have to do that because America was willing to do it for you. And what about you, Adam? When you heard about this controversy, does part of you think, you know, could the vote have been skewed here?
No, I rolled my eyes actually when I heard about it. I think people were just looking for something to be dramatic about. I think it was a coincidence that these people worked for AT&T. They were just excited about voting. They were like, oh, this is how you do it. You know, I really think people need to relax and just accept that this is the way that the vote went. We're really excited.
We want to move.
Yeah, we're not thinking twice. Move forward. We get to make albums now. We get to tour all summer. There's not a conspiracy, people. Relax.
Okay. We got the record straight on that.
They have like tons of computer systems to ensure that there's no like mass voting going on. They have all these things set to ensure fairness. So
absolutely. Well, meanwhile, you guys have mentioned that you're both dropping albums pretty soon, I imagine. Chris, I know you're working on yours pretty soon.
Yeah, I think we're both going to be recording during the tour, and we're working on like the songs and kind of the sound right now.
Are you going to join Queen?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I would love to sing with them anytime, though. That would be awesome. But right now, I'm going to focus on my own recording career.
You both were great with them.
Thank you.
The duet was amazing.
Thank you so much.
We can't wait to see you perform in just a little bit. Chris and Adam, we're going to be performing live on the Plaza coming up next. But first, this is Today on NBC.